All right, everybody. I'm going to try and get through this one. Good morning, everybody. I'm JB, and welcome to another... Yeah, all right, great start. One more time. I'm JB. Let me make sure I'm on the right screen here. You're going to be on here. And welcome to another edition of What's On Today with Discovery Bay. There we go. The home to the YouTube comic book and Funko Pop community, folks. This is where I'm going to give you my top picks from the sea of content that's been released. And then we are going to run down the lineup of content creators that are either releasing via Premiere or are going live. Now, before we get to that lineup, you know we're going to break for the Instagram tag of the day. And then after that lineup, it is time to open up another box from this crazy pile of comic books and Funko Pops, which I purchased exclusively from this community in another edition of What's in the Box already, JB. But before we get to that box opening, which is Funko Pop related, by the way, I've got a guest. That is right. I will be welcoming to the stream Tory from unUseful Unboxings, and we are going to go a one-on-one for a solid 10 to 15 minutes going over his channel and what he's doing in the community. By the way, I need to check the chat. Can everybody hear me? I didn't even check. Is the mic working? Go ahead and give me a thumbs up. It looks like nobody in the chat saying they can't hear me, so I'm going to keep going. You know what time it is, actually? It is time for a nice, awkward sip of coffee and a shout-out to Mama J Inspector. Congratulations again on 1,000. Congratulations to Geeky Mama Bear. Congratulations to Jason over at JP's Budget Collecting. Had a lot of milestones, and there's a couple more we're going to hit here. All right, real quick. Quick shout out to my t-shirt sponsor. Yes, it is the Gone Too Soon shirt. You know who we're talking about. We're talking about Jabroni and all the members of our community that are gone too soon. Shout out to Comic Core, who gave me the opportunity on Sunday to host the Mainframe Comic-Con Hall C Day 2. You see it there. It's also on my channel, but shout out to them for providing this t-shirt, size large. Why does that do that? Shout out to Mama J for the coffee mug. Nobody sends me a coffee mug. It was only a sticker, but I turned it into a coffee mug. Shout out to them, getting over 1,000 subscribers. And shout out to AveragePopGuy. I've got 2 mystery boxes here from AveragePopGuy, which we're going to be opening up. And like I mentioned, we're going to be doing a channel spotlight on my man Tory over at unUseful Unboxings. That's coming up. Every single one of these has a link in the description below, and I've added another new thing. You ready for this? Who is the next to 1K, folks? Right here. Joker M21, 957 subs. He's only 43 away. Let's get him over 1,000 too. That is the latest little thing there. Okay, so after my interview, hopefully he sticks around and goes over the unboxing. I'll talk about Friday's giveaway, only a t-shirt, because I got a lot of t-shirts coming in. And I will be dropping the Comic Pop Family hashtag on somebody in the top picks, but I'll give you a hint. It's already listed in the description below. Okay, folks, let's keep this thing moving. If you're having a good time and you're hanging out with me live, please don't forget to hit the like. If you're not already subscribed, please do subscribe and hit that bell. Never know when I'm going live anymore with the kids homeschooling. So let's get to the next segment of the show, folks. I will be adding chapters to this video so you can jump wrong way. So you can jump ahead to any of these segments by scrolling across the bottom timeline. But next up's my favorite segment. I like to see who's hanging out with us live right now on YouTube in the chat. Let's see who's in that chat. I'm going to highlight it, and we'll go on over to StreamYard, maybe highlight a few comments. All right, I'm going to scroll all the way up to the top and see who was in here early. It looks like Glenn Smith was in early first. Good morning, everybody. Yes, Luke Comics and Pops, one of the original OGs, was also in early, as well as Kate Titus, who's also in the top picks because he got a Wink Ink box sent to Japan, so that's going to be good. Whack Comics is here, and I wrote a note. He's from Australia, my friends. So we've got Japan and Australia in the chat this morning. CFAP is here. I'm going to go ahead and send you some good comic book karma particles. I hope you're feeling good, my friend. Perry Comics is also hanging out in the chat. Oh, yeah. Who else? Rob Boswell is here. Hey, Rob. Good job yesterday, man. Yeah, Rob helped me out yesterday. Delivered the lineup. I appreciate that big time. Who else is in that? We have the worst man in comic book YouTube. That's right. Rob Worst Member of the Not Near Mint team is in the chat. Says, hey, everybody, just got my link up for tonight, and it's already in the live stream playlist. I do believe it is. I do believe it is. The Comic Intellect P is here, and there's a package on its way to you, and I bet you forgot that you want a little piece of art. Yeah, that's in there too. Yeah, that thing's been sitting on that desk for so long. We finally sent it out with that t-shirt. Christian Arroyo Salazar is here, says good morning, as well as Evan Shimko. Evan Shimko, I hope I'm saying that wrong, man. I hope I'm saying it right. I don't want to butcher your name, but thanks for stopping in, man. I appreciate you. Johnny 5 Alive is here, as well as Two Gun Pedro. Pew, pew. Two Gun, how you doing, my friend? Hialeah Comic Bro is in the live stream playlist because you know what happens on Wednesdays. You're going to be doing one of those shows. You don't want to miss it tonight. All right, who else do we have with us hanging out? It looks like we might have gotten everybody. If I missed you, I kind of, I do apologize. Wait a minute. J Hood Creative is here? Man, thanks for listening from work. I really do appreciate you. He's got something special jumping on every Saturday morning. J Hood has been killing it. So you want to make sure you swing by and check out his show Saturday mornings. All right, I think I've got everybody. Comic Book Poser is here. Man, check out right? Wait till you see all the channels we're about to highlight. You're going to be, man, I didn't know there was this many channels. There's a ton of channels, and we're about to get to them. All right, folks, I am the worst. You are, aren't you? Oh, man. That's the chat, folks. Let's get to the next segment of the show, folks. What's in today's top picks? All right. You know what? I don't even want to play. Let's get up into this. Why is that thing not on the top picks, man? Let me get up in here into the top picks. Okay, man, this was great. There's actually, I think, a link on the, by the way, if you check the description below, I do have a link to the GoFundMe page for Jabroni. This video is linked in that page. I do believe Metaphorical made this for the family. Hey, we got a new subscriber, Jose Velez. Welcome to the family there. I appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out and subscribing to the channel. All right, so in the top picks, I left this up here. It's a 23-second video. Oh, man, if you got a dry eye, I don't know how. But Meta, great job. And the fundraising has continued. Last night there was fundraising. There's more fundraising this weekend. And as I mentioned, there is a link to the GoFundMe in the description of this video. Now, next up in the top picks, Two Brothers Comics. Man, I love Marvel. You know why I love Marvel Frame? And if you don't know what a Marvel Frame comic book is, or this entire series, go check out Two Brothers Comics because they're killing it with this. They give, and it's not 2 minutes. It's always over, but it's pretty short. It's under 5 minutes. This is right in the sweet spot for me because, I am hunting what we call the birthday books. I was born in 72. That is right in the middle of this Marvel Frame thing, and it's kind of a picture. I don't want to describe it below for you. Go check out the video. K Titus is making content, folks, over in Japan. He's getting boxes sent to him. Your box is filling up. I got a t-shirt in there. You got your prize winnings. I have not sent his box yet, but it is filling up. It's expensive to send a box to Japan, so you want to make sure you jam-pack that son of a bitch full of stuff. But he got a box from Wink, and I'm going to go on record right now I'm going on record right now, Wink. I don't have any of these stickers, bro. I don't have a single stick. I'm not boardroom, sir. I don't have a single sticker from Wink. Notice there hasn't been a coffee mug because there's not been a sticker. I'm Mylard out of my mind, right? Come on, Wink. Throw down some stickers this way, bro. Anyway, go check out this AOK from Wink. He sent it to Japan. It's over there. I've got next up Mama J Inspector. Man, they did it, folks. They got to 1,000. I do believe that celebration, in conjunction with Geeky Mama Bear celebration, is queued up for next Tuesday. I'm probably blowing that, but if I'm not, shout out to Mama J. I'm checking the comments, and yes, I am an old man, but Rob says, psh, hold my beer. I was born in 71 here. Oh, man, that's awesome. Flash Ray is in the chat. I appreciate you taking the time to hang out, my friend. All right, let's get back to it. Pops of Purpose, loving this channel. And, I'll play theirs too, man. I love this channel, guys. This is, I've actually had both of my daughters watch this a couple times. And I'm like, that could be us, guys. I'll do it. We'll do some stuff like that. They're like, okay, Dad, let's do it. I turned on the camera and it was Get out of the frame. Get out of the frame. Dad, no, you're still in the frame. Get out of the frame. So yes, I actually recorded some content with the girls because I'm so inspired. They actually saw these videos and were like, yeah, I think we could do it. Unfortunately, they didn't want me to be a part of it. So I will be in the back. You can hear my voice in the background. And when you know, obviously I'm going to edit it together, but my kids got some videos coming out inspired by this channel, Pops with Purpose. Make sure you go ahead and check them out. And I love that intro. All right, what else we got in the top picks? There's not too many. We got Asian Funk. Man, I love this channel. He's a Bay Area kid. Textbook everything. He's got a friend who's doing these all yellow label. Unbelievable. And if you don't know what yellow label is, it's signed. So these were all signed. Everything he showed was all like signed. We call it gold label, actually. Not yellow. We call it gold label. So because it's valuable, you get someone's signature and you get it graded. Go check out what Asian Funk's buddy got. You let him open it up on his channel. All right, now this is the big dog. This is the big Comics with Bueller video. This is the one that shows you every cover, well, almost every cover. This is for next Wednesday, not this Wednesday, next Wednesday. And this is where we drop the question for Monday's show. Make sure you swing through and check that out. And I know you're telling me, but wait a minute. We went through the whole segment and you didn't give me the hashtag Comic Pop Family. Well, of course not, because I have a special guest today and he is going to be releasing a video right after me. That's right. He'll be premiering a video as soon as this is over. And I want you to visit that video. And I want you to drop the Comic Pop Family hashtag on it. There's the link in the description below for unUseful Unboxing, who's got his slab box, his silver mystery box. Sounds fun. That is today's Comic Pop Family hashtag. That will get you an entry into Friday's giveaway, folks. Friday's giveaway. All right, let's get to the next segment of the show, folks. You know what time it is. It's time to hit that live stream playlist after the Instagram tag of the day. We'll come back over here and we'll turn off the top and we will put on the IG and then we'll go take a look at IG and see what we got over there. You know what? Before we go take a look at IG, since it's just such a good morning, I'm feeling good. What's everyone's giving their birth dates? I need your social security number. That's hilarious. Welcome to the stream. Jason Comics Misexplained. Looks like everybody's telling how old they are. Man, okay, I'm feeling a little bit better here. Yesy Lou's got me beat. That old comic smell's coming in at 74. Perry's 93. He's just a child, just a kid. I graduated high school in 90, Perry. Just a kid. All right. Let's get on over to the Instagram tag of the day. It's been a while. I am so behind, with everything on the weekend and yeah. But you know what? Let's get to it. We're going to have fun with it. Yes, I've only been kind of sharing the stuff related to Edwin, but I will be getting back to my sharing ways. Let's take a look at what we got in here in the tags. If you're not familiar with this segment, if you tag me in the photo, you can't just put the hashtag or the @ sign. You literally got to tag the person in the photo. And if you tag me in the photo specifically with a comic book Funko Pop, it's going to get the share, and it's going to get the share to the 2,500 followers. Hopefully some of them start following you. All right, first up, we've got my man Matt over at Mr. Comics 89. He knows what it is. It's Webhead Wednesday, and he's coming with Spider-Man Life Story #1 second print, and that's Spider-Man 593 Funko Pop. Good stuff. That's definitely getting the share. Man, I love this. This is so cool. So Two Brothers says, day 3 of the Comic of the Day dedication to our friend Edwin, the comic jabroni. This is the 7th printing of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1. Now, I remember when I got this and I told him I was probably as close to getting a #1 as I would get. And he told me, Dustin, hey man, stop being it and sacrifice some of your other books and get that first print. Edwin certainly had a way with words, and I will do it one day, bro. That's going to get the share for sure. Two Brothers doing good stuff over there on that channel. All right, we got a share here from who? Chili's Pool List. I love Chili's Pool List, man. Good channel over there. Again, with the religious overtones, but I'm down with that. I'm really down with that. He's reading Empire. I'm not down with that. I'm not down with Empire right now. I'm skipping that entire series. I'm so fed up with the once a year series. So I'm not down with the Empire. Comics on the Edge says, you got a Yosagi Yojimbo. I didn't know that. What do you got here? drawn by Frank Miller. Wow, did not know that. That's great knowledge from Comics on the Edge. I got any more comic book Funko Pops in here? Mindshift is in the game. He wants to shout out Diecast for Top Variant Tuesday. Oh, I'm in Tuesday. I'm way back. Okay. You know what? Because I haven't shared in a while. I haven't gotten too many shares. Is there anything else I want to hit in here real quick? Oh, this was hilarious. Did anybody not see this? The first appearance of Virus. Shout out to Uncle Roman. I love this one, man. That is hilarious. Shout out to Comic Spectre for making me laugh today. That is awesome. And if you haven't already, please do go check out. I got it. I think I could share it right here. There it is. There it is. In memory of Edwin, there is a GoFundMe page. It's doing well, and they need every dime, folks. You know what it's like. They got kids. I want to go to college one day. All right, that was the Instagram tag of the day. Let's get on over to the live stream playlist, folks. I bet Empire's been great, but I can't afford it. These guys are killing me with these things. I was just going through the short box on the last two. And now I'll tell you what. It may have been a great read. It's going to be a really good read in trade. It's going to be a really good read in trade paperback. Let me tell you what. All right, next up, I want to talk about today's live stream playlist. I did update it. Let's go ahead and bring it up. We're making good time, actually. Tory just popped in backstage. I'm making good time. Comic Core was doing something. I don't know what it says. Justice League table read. Thank you. I wonder if this is an excerpt from the Mainframe Comic-Con and they're going to start repackaging and posting that material. That would be pretty cool. This is premiering, so which means this was a pre-edited video. Now, as soon as this stream ends and today's Comic Pop Family hashtag and today's guest, go swing through and check out a video from Tory called Slabbed Box's Silver Mystery Box and drop that comment, Comic Pop Family hashtag on it to get entered into Friday's giveaway, and then you can get yourself a free t-shirt. All right, real quick, I just want to hit the chat real quick. I just want to hit the chat more often because I'm looking at my analytics and I'm really doing the show more for the chat than I am for anybody else. So I want to acknowledge them a little bit more. So Christina Payne, thank you so much. Hashtag spread the love. Mama J is here. How are you doing? Whack is still out here in the middle of the night out in Australia. Thank you so much. Glenn's still hanging out. I appreciate you. If I miss anything, by the way, in the live stream playlist because it wasn't in when I made this, please shout it out and I can highlight it. Now, I do want to go on record. I'm about that positivity, but there are some channels that are no longer going to be appearing in the live stream playlist anymore. But let's get back to it. We've got Tory and his premiere, and then after that, it starts to get crazy. Man, my girls love this series. If you are not watching these videos from Flash Ray, you guys are seriously missing out, man. He's killing it with these time-lapse videos. My kids love these. These are really cool. He's doing good stuff. Make sure you go check out that by my boy Flash Ray. If you looked on a map, I know I say this every time. If you looked on a map, you'd say, man, you are neighbors. We're practically neighbors, Flash and I. Yeah, I'm saying. All right, next up, we've got every Wednesday, folks. Make sure you head on over and check out my man, Jeff Comic 813, but that's an area code too. Home of the Cantonese comic kid. And he does his Cantonese Comic Wednesday. What does that mean? Come on, I'll just tell you. I'll break it down. I'm going to break it down for you right now. This is what it means. It means he's going to share his haul, and then he's going to teach you some Cantonese. Seriously, this has been a long series. If you go back, I bet he made a playlist for this thing. If you go back and check out the playlist, you can get quite a vocabulary of Cantonese. I would share some with you, but I'd be embarrassing myself as I butcher it all the time. All right, next up, what have we got here in the live stream playlist? And we probably have to go extended view. The Varangian Vigilante. I know I'm saying it right, aren't I? Varangian? I think I'm saying it right. He's live in 4 hours with the back issue haul from Age of Dream. I don't know what that is. Don't know what that is. I didn't upload my guest overlay, so I'm going to get that going in the background here. Hopefully everything doesn't just crash out. And we will move on. Hey, I almost said it. Economics in Comics I didn't say it. Economics and Comics is going live in 4 hours with the new comic book day haul for today. Man, I'll tell you what, Billy's been dead on. If you aren't watching his series where he's telling you like what to get in advance, his spec game is on fire. Fire! Great stuff over there, Economics and Comics. All right, here's a channel that's I'm going to start. You're going to see it 2 times here in the next 3. CBSI Presents. They got a lot of knowledgeable people, and they're all starting to put out content. So the first one is Modern Playbook with Gary Nusser. I think I'm saying that wrong, probably. Drawing your attention. The way he does this is really cool. This guy is a serious nerd, man. And that's a compliment because he has got like spec trinkets of knowledge that would just blow you away. He reads every solicitation and is picking out the words and going, that references to this. It's pretty freaking amazing, man. So you may want to check that one out too. All right, I'm going to keep getting these guest overlays up. Next up, we've got the Luau. This is a pretty cool channel. If you guys aren't familiar, he's growing like a weed. He's got a subscription box showcase. The Luau's subscription box showcase with a $175 figure inside. That's big money, no whammies right there, my friend. That's big money. All right, what else we got in here? Another CBSI. This is Tales from the Holocron with Dave Filoni. I'm going to drop a thumbs up on that one. These guys are crushing the content. Let's go to the extended view and see what else is in the live stream playlist. We're going to wrap this up and bring on my guest, find out what's going down with this guy's channel. All right, the Comics Club at 6 p.m. is doing the Edwin Ocasio tribute. This is a reminder that we send their premiere. So this is a video that this is a pre-recorded video. Premiere, set the reminder. The Comic Jabroni Shredded Editions. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means, but I'll definitely be checking it out. Thank you, Christina, for dropping them links today. I really do appreciate you doing that mod work for me, Christina Payne. All right, Inquiring Minds. You know how I feel about Conquistador Javi. And Raul, Hialeah Comic Bro, Inquiring Minds. This is one of my favorite shows. This isn't about just comic books. Some of the best content I've watched this year has been on this show because they get in depth with creators, YouTube people that you probably chat with on the norm. They're going to get somebody on here and we're going to get in depth into what's going on with them. It's good stuff. Inquiring Minds over on Hialeah Comic Bro. Okay, also at 6 p.m., Fan Jectures talking about those sexy comedies from the 2000s. And remember this guy? What was it? What was the Mick? I can't remember what his name was now. That movie was hilarious, though. McLovin. That was ridiculous. All right, what else we got? We got Average. It's Wednesday. And every Wednesday, my man Average Will is going to be going live with What Did We Get Wednesdays. Now, I got guest overlay 1, guest overlay 2. I'm missing guest overlay 3. Let me get that one loaded up here while we're in here. Guest overlay. Come on. There it is. Bam. All right. Now, all of those are loaded up. I'm ready for my guest. I got one more thing in the live stream playlist, folks. What is it? Last one. There it is. I told you you made it. Check out, by the way, if I ever stress a show that is not for children, this is it. This is not for children, folks. And it's not just because of Lady Fantastic's potty mouth, even though it has a lot to do with it. This is an adult show, folks. You've got Rob Worst, Lady Fantastic, Miracle Man, and if you're watching me, there is a high probability you, my friend, have comics on the mind. I love that name. Go check out another edition of Not Near Mint every Wednesday, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. Tonight, they're talking, comic books, Yotobe. Oh, no, man, you got a typo. Come on, man. Yotobe. It's got to be, and mental health. Rob, you got a typo, man. Come on. All right, that's the live stream playlist. For the next segment of the show, what I'm going to need to do is go to my regular camera. I do believe if this all plays out right, man, I hope this works right. This isn't going to work right. I know for a fact, as soon as I go to my regular camera, it's on the wrong thing. It is. I know it's on the wrong thing. Yep, I knew it. On the wrong thing. Turn that off there. Okay. So I had to go to the regular camera for the next segment of the show, folks, because I would like to introduce a guest. to the show, and I very rarely get a guest. But I don't even know how to describe this guy's channel. I'm going to let him describe it to you. Tory is a great member of this community, and I'm going to bring him on right now. I'm going to bring my overlay up. We're going to add him to the stream. I'm going to put us here like this, see if we all fit in here nice and neat. Look at that. Look at that. Tory, you are live, my friend, live on YouTube. How are you? Welcome to the stream. And shout out Yesy Luke Comics and Pops for the $5 super chat. Comic Pop family, man, I appreciate you. Woo! All right, guess who's just joined the stream? Also, the immortal Biggie Shaq is in the chat. How you doing, my friend? I appreciate you for hanging out. All right, Tory, you know what's about to happen. I hope you're ready. I told everybody, if you're going to come on the channel, you got to check the format and be ready for what's about to happen. You're going to get this. I'm going to give you the solo screen, and I want you to introduce yourself to anybody watching live and people watching on the rewind, and tell us just about yourself before we go and share your channel and see what's going on with you. Again, welcome to the stream, my friend. Tory is going to go solo. How you doing?
All right, so good. I'm Tory. My channel is unUseful Unboxing, and I unbox stuff. Lots of stuff. Lots and lots of stuff. I'm still figuring it out. Basically I started it as a way to do stuff that, try and branch out on my own, make something I can do that, maybe make a little money on the side or whatever. And I just like unboxing stuff, doing reviews. Eventually, I'd like to do electronics and, review cars and stuff. But obviously, I need a lot of money to
buy all this stuff.
Unbox electronics and cars.
Right. So I have a question for you, because I keep dropping the line that I'm living vicariously through you because you are purchasing everything. I mean, you collect everything, bro. I mean, you got spasdics and you got everything. You got cards of every. I mean, tell us about what you collect. To tell the people out there, what are you currently collecting?
So, I mean, not everything you see is what I collect.
Okay.
I unbox things with the intention of selling some of it.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'm not gonna keep all the cards I unbox. A lot of the cards, like right now, the card collection, the card industry has blown up.
I didn't know that. So the cards are coming back. The baseball cards, and they're coming back.
Yes. So a lot of what I'm buying is, with the intent of not necessarily selling right away, but, you'll see a lot of the products that I'm buying are heavily focused on rookies, and that's where the money is.
The rookie card is still where the money is. So baseball cards is still kind of the chase. The chase in the baseball card world is finding the right rookie card. It's always been that.
Yeah, and that's the chase in football cards, basketball cards, hockey cards.
Yeah, but you buy like all the little toys and stuff. Let's go back to, what do you actually collect? What do you keep in? Do you collect Funkos?
Yeah, so I collect Marvel, DC. I'm keeping the like Game of Thrones. If there's stuff I like, then I'll keep it. But part of the thing when you get mystery boxes is anyone who gets mystery boxes has to go into buying mystery boxes with the idea that I'm gonna sell stuff.
You're gonna have to, because you can't just keep collecting this thing, especially things you don't like.
Right, exactly. You get mystery boxes and you get stuff that you don't like. So why would you just keep it because you bought it? So and you also have to fund your hobby.
Yes.
It's the same thing you guys do with comic books.
We do, especially me. Yeah. I mean, I'm doing the same footprint that you are, and we're not alone. If we want to, I almost feel, and I don't know how you feel about it, but I feel like buying mystery boxes from the community helps support the community. It helps. We're kind of like traders. We're trading stuff back and forth. And people have watched. I get a mystery box. I may keep one, maybe two books, and the rest immediately goes in the sort for the comic book pop-up shop show to try and recoup that money so I can do what with it? Go buy more boxes, and try and support the community.
Right,
So,
and that's
I want to talk about your channel real quick. Let's go ahead and share your channel and get into this one real quick. Let me get it loaded up here. And by the way, I do want to mention that the use of unUseful unboxing is unique. It's a great search because it's like you would think it's a mispronounced word, but it's not. So you only come up when it comes time to search that. It is a genius move.
Right. So the story behind the name is I started a podcast about a year and a half ago called Unuseful Idiots. And the term useful idiot means someone who believes in propaganda.
Okay.
So I came up with the term unuseful idiot.
Okay.
Sort of
and so originally this was unuseful idiot, and then did you change the name, or is this a different channel?
This is a different channel, and it's sort of my branding idea.
The use of the word unuseful is really genius in your branding, because now it does going to create a unique search in all of your unuseful brands. That's very clever.
So like, I'm planning on doing like an unuseful media type thing where everything's unuseful.
Yeah.
And then it's just
the channel. How long's the channel been around? You put content out every day, bro. Every single day, which is amazing. You're unboxing something every single day. And I noticed that most of your stuff is pre-recorded, but you do go live every so often, or is it almost all pre-recorded?
I go live on Saturdays with Flash Ray, and we do a comic book pickup show, what we picked up from the week. And then I go live on Sundays on Two Boys and Their Pops channel, and we do the sports show.
Oh yeah, that's new, right? That's only maybe a couple weeks in, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So my channel started in February.
Just February of this year?
Yeah.
And notice I have it highlighted here, folks. At the time of this filming, we were at 251 subscribers for Tory of Unuseful Unboxing. And I got to be honest with you, with the amount of content that he's putting out, that's low. That's really low. I mean, you guys got to check out the stuff that he's got. Live vicariously through him the way I am, because there's some stuff in here that pretty cool, man. And then there's stuff in here I'm glad I didn't spend my money on it. But hey, that's just the way, that's just the way it goes. Let's talk about your Instagram real quick. Your Instagram is actually really cool, man. Let's get that one shared. Let me remove this. Oh, man. See how that worked? So I have to hit stop up here. Okay. Screen share. Come on, don't lock up on me now. Now we got to go to the Instagrams. Now, Tell me about your Instagram strategy and what you're using the platform for, and tell me if you even like the platform. Some people I get on here and they're like, I don't even like Instagram, bro. I'm more Facebook. Do you even have a Facebook? Are you a Twitter guy? Or is Instagram your primary platform for communication, which it is for me?
Yeah, so I did not have an Instagram before I started the podcast.
Okay.
And then I created this Instagram when I started this channel. And it's really like, I say to me, Facebook bought Instagram and then never updated it. Because there are so many issues I have with Instagram. Like, you can't copy comments. Why can't you click on a link in a comment?
I don't know. It's so frustrating.
So
now, I do have a question from the chat. It looks like we have a question from the chat. Allison Me TV. Welcome to the show, by the way, Allison Me TV. I really appreciate you taking the time to hang out with us. Has a question. What can you say about signed pops? I don't actually personally have any signed pops. Do you?
So the only signed pops I have are the pops that. So over at
there it is. Sorry about that.
Over at Bands for Arms, Nick over at Bands for Arms, when he does his mystery boxes, so Nick is a costume designer, and he has worked on movies such as Scooby-Doo and Wonder Woman 84. So when he does his mystery boxes, he'll throw in pops from those movies and he'll sign them.
Okay.
So those are the only signed pops I have.
Now, do you consider that long-term PC, or would you ever sell those?
Yeah, I would consider that long-term because that's sort of like a cool thing that, I got, and it's not like those signatures. It's not like that's a super valuable thing. It's not, no one's gonna be, it's not like it's a James Bond pop signed by Daniel Craig.
Gotcha. Now, what about these sports athletes? It looks like they got a Damian Lillard signed with the certificate of authenticity. And I know he's a pretty damn good player, man.
Oh, yeah.
When you have sports figures signed, those might be helping jump the value a little bit.
No, I don't have. I don't have any. I mean, one of the things is I don't particularly like the sports pops because they're very the same. They're all in the same mold.
And they're just changing out the coloring, so it's the same body basically.
Yeah, it's all like all the basketball pops have the guy holding the ball to his side.
Yeah, I feel like if I get into the sports pops, it'll just be another rabbit hole that I don't want to go down. I'm gonna try and my personal collection pop wise, I'm trying to stick to just things that remind me of my childhood, honestly, and you guys know when I was born, so I'm about to be 50. The sweet spot for me is that late 70s, all of the 80s, and as I mentioned, I'm just graduating high school in 90, so anything that happened in that period is where I cannot stop collecting that stuff. If you mentioned earlier you were a Marvel and a DC guy. How can that be? Yeah. You got to give me one, my friend. What is on your pull list on Wednesdays? Do you have a pull list, your weekly pull list on Wednesdays? Are you going to go pick up some books today?
So I am not home, so I can't go, but I do have a pull list. So right now, Everything in Empire is on my pull list.
Oh, another Empire! You guys are killing me. I'm
Everything,
gonna have to wait for the trade, man. I'm gonna have to wait for the trade.
everything in the Joker War is on my pull list. So basically, all Batman.
I agree with you 100%.
What is it? Batman 92 through 100.
My
Plus
pull
some
has definitely
other.
got Batman, but my
Yeah.
pull had Batman way back since like issue 50, and I had to
Right.
suffer through some of that, so I never got off Batman. By the way, real quick, I want to shout out Drew Manchu. He says, "What's up, JB and the Daily Show crew? Thanks for stepping up and helping with Mainframe Comic-Con, broski. We appreciate you. That was an amazing event, Drew, and thank you so much for having me. Mainframe was a once in a lifetime experience, man. Thank you." Sorry, go ahead.
Right. So I was just going to say my venture into comic books didn't start until once stores reopened. So it's only been going on for like really since July. I mean,
wow, that's really early.
Yeah.
I mean, so you're barely in any of the storylines yet. Have you? Of what you've gotten since July? What have you read that you thought was awesome, and what have you read that you thought was, nah, I'm not doing that no more?
So my thing is, I'm only gonna read once I have a full line.
Oh wow! So like a full story arc? So you won't start until the arc is completed?
Yeah, so what I'm doing is I'm focusing on, obviously I'm not going to collect all of Batman and read all of Batman.
Yeah.
But I'll get all of Death Metal and then read Death Metal.
Gotcha. I understand. And like you said, you're on Empire, right?
Yeah, I probably won't read it because I have no idea where to start, and like that's the thing when there's so many titles that are involved in Empire. How do you differentiate which should be read first and then after, and then
I don't know. The last series that I got into was that House of X Powers of 10. And, at the end of each book, they had, this was the reading order because it was tough when they started introducing all of the titles once that 2 series was done and you were trying to integrate all the X titles into what should I be reading when. And they had a schedule on it now. I don't even know if that schedule is worth crap now, with all the stuff that happened and books that didn't get shipped. Yeah, I'm not angry in the video. I was crying in the video, man. I'm just so emotional this weekend. That I was trying to show, how I felt this weekend on Saturday. That was me Saturday screaming at the skies. Why? I didn't understand. That was what the thumbnail was supposed to be about. With the anger. I wasn't angry at this guy. I'm happy this guy's here. I appreciate him for coming on. Plus, I think it's just first, I want to thank you for your support of my channel. Honestly, you have since I found you and you have been basically a huge supporter of my channel. And I want people to understand this. You don't have to support the channel on Patreon or be a YouTube member or anything to support this channel. Watching the channel, thumbs up the channel. That is a huge support. That is huge, and I appreciate your support of this channel. And I love the way that you've kind of, you're watching to see when my show goes off so that you can kind of start right after me and maybe we can carry some of that crowd over. And hopefully that's what's happening. And I hope some of the people that are watching this today have found your channel through this interview and know that you're going off basically every day right after me, and go ahead and check him out and drop a thumbs up in there and support him. Tory, is there anything else you'd like to mention before I move on? Because I do got a quick unboxing I want to do before we wrap up at the top of the hour here.
No, I think that's it. I think, I'm still trying to figure out what videos should be, like I'm tinkering with what videos on what days, and maybe changing up what I do, and
Well, I got your
so
Instagram information and contact information in the description below. You know what, folks? It sounds to me like Tory's maybe asking, give him a little love, little advice. If I'm sure that if you reached out to him on Instagram and gave him some suggestions, I love suggestions. My channel too, please. If you've got some suggestions for me, please reach out. Leave them for me on Instagram. If you got some suggestions for Tory and his channel, reach out, leave them on Instagram. We're always trying to make our channels better for a better viewing experience for all the viewers out there. I'm sure Tory agrees with me there. So I'm going to go ahead. Do you want to go ahead?
I was just going to say, the one thing that I'm thinking about is doing like an all-encompassing auction style, just where you do comics, pop, sports cards. I don't, like a one-stop shop.
I don't know what this is that just came into the channel here. Because is it a sticker? I can't tell. Thank you so much for the super chat. I hope that must be a typo. I think that's a typo. Wow! Thank you so much for the super chat.
Yeah, Philippines.
Alice and Me TV. Yeah, is that from the Philippines? I don't know what the PHP stands for. Because when they're in other countries, they act differently. Wow, that's really amazing. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching. Yeah, I think your channel's got a lot of room to grow. You've hit so many different genres right now. I think the unuseful is might be one of the most brilliant strategies I have seen. I was shocked when I went to search unuseful. You dominate the search. You dominate that search, which is fantastic. So that is a brilliant marketing move, my friend.
The thing people don't realize is unuseful is not a word. It's useless.
So when you're using it's only going to come up in those searches for you, and you dominate that search, which is fantastic. Right. Very nice. That is from the Philippines. I do appreciate the super chat very much, regardless of the dollar amount. I do appreciate it. All right. Next up, would you like to stick around for my unboxing? I got some Funko Pops from AveragePopGuy. Can I kick you off to the side? All right, we're going to kick you right off to the side here, and we're going to do a quick unboxing for the channel. And what am I looking for? I got to turn the branding off of here. We're going to put that like that. And then I'm going to hit the next segment of the show. I want to thank Tory for hanging out. I do appreciate it. As I mentioned, there are links to his channel in the description below. Let's get to the next segment of the show, folks, which is... What's in the box already, JB? All right. What's in the box already? Presented by AveragePopGuy. I do believe this was a mystery box from AveragePopGuy. Let's see what we got here from AveragePopGuy. Looks like there's two different boxes. I will be keeping these boxes. You guys know I was not a pop person, and I tell those horror stories about the first pops that I ever shipped. Oh man, I feel terrible now. I did not know how to ship a pop. But these guys know what they're doing. AveragePopGuy, these guys are pros. This was a mystery box, so we have no idea what's going to be in here. You know me, I'm not really big on value. I can't remember for the life of me what I spent on these. I have no idea how much these were. Did you get any of these, Tory?
I don't. I've gotten his boxes before. I don't remember if I got those.
All right, let's see what we got here. Ooh, first one is a Marvel character, so that's a win for me. We've got from Civil War Captain America, Scarlet Witch. Man, I can just see this. There's no way my daughters leave this there, man. This is one I'll have to hide from the kids, because as you guys saw, I have a missing persons report on like a whole bunch of them over there. I lost like 4 pops the other day. One of the kids had friends over, and they came in here and started playing with the pops. I'm like, no. All right. And the second one, because I got two of them, and I don't know, did he put any numbers? No, some people put like what the PPGs are and stuff on the bottom, but he didn't do that. I have no idea what these are worth. And the next one is, I don't even know who this is, but this is such a cool look. Whoa, we got another super chat. Man, this has been a hell of a day. Who do we got now? John's Comics with Kids says, JB, you're a great community member. Glad to count you as a friend. Thank you. I do really appreciate it. Thanks for the support of all the other channels. Man, I really appreciate you too, John. Right here, we've got Cora, and I'm not familiar with this, from The Legend of Cora, but look how cool a pop she is. She is super cool. There's no way the kids see this one. They're totally going to get her. Cora. So I got two cool pops, both ladies, which is good for the girls if they get their hands on them. We got Cora, Hot Topic exclusive, and Scarlet Witch. Those are from, one more time, shout out AveragePopGuy. He's sitting at 104 subscribers. Go ahead and check him out. Well, folks, that is, let me go back over to that regular camera. I want to bring Tory back in. I think that's really the show. The only other thing I have is I want to remind everybody, I need to be in this lineup for this one. I need to remind, someday, folks, I will fix that. I really will. I don't know why it does that, but I wanted to come back over here real quick to mention that as soon as this, well, this is at 8:30, right? So we got a little time, but today's Comic Pop Family hashtag is Tory's video, which will be premiering at the bottom of the hour, I do believe, at the bottom of the hour. So go ahead and check out Tory as he dropped that Comic Pop Family hashtag on him. It looks like, man, we got another super chat from Chaos in Comics. The hell of a day. Happy 350th. That is right. Today is my 350th episode of the What's On Today with Discovery Bay. 350 episodes. Can you believe it? Man, the show has come a long, long way. Definitely. Well, Tory, real quick, I want to thank you once again for stopping in and being the guest today. I'm going to pop you in the back to play my outro so I can shout out all the Patreon supporters of the channel. Thank you so much, Chaos. I do appreciate you. 350 episodes. Tory, man, you've been awesome. I really do appreciate you coming on. And I hope everybody watching this on the rewind gives the guy, there's links in the description below. Go ahead and check out his stuff. He's doing a lot of great stuff. Tory, thank you so much. Peace out, my friend.
Thanks for having me.
All right, I'm going to pop you backstage. Don't leave. Okay, let me turn that one on, and we'll turn this one off. And it looks like Perry's coming. Let me see what Perry's got. Thank you, Perry. I appreciate you, man. It's been one of these days. To piggyback off of John, I second that. Your daily live shows are amazing. Thank you, JB. Congrats. 350 shows now. That's a lot. Yes, it is. 350 shows, 350 episodes. Thank you so much for hanging out, everybody. I really appreciate all you guys that are watching, all the supporters of the channel. Yes, Biggie, we have got to do our unboxing. I don't know about today. You know what? Let's try and do it today. Because you know what's special about today for JB? I get to take the kids to school for 4 hours. 4-hour block. So in that 4-hour block, maybe I can get with the immortal Biggie Shack because I've got something queued up that's been on ice for over 2 weeks. Maybe we can go live again later today. Biggie Shack, love you guys. Everybody in the chat, appreciate you. You know how we're going to end this. If you enjoyed yourself, please give me a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, think about subscribing to the channel and hitting that bell. As you noticed, I like to shout out a lot of channels. And today, my friend, could be the day that you find your new favorite channel. As always, if you don't remember anything about today, remember this. We had a good time. Peace, everybody.
Nice work, everyone. Sharp broadcast. Really good. Everyone on the floor as well. Really a lot of hustle. I liked it.